I will tell you a story of a British Pakistani who came to Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa to show you the power of dua. He came to Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa in the early 90s. And this story is relayed to me by brother Muhsin Kilbi, who was a convert. He accepted Islam together with Yusuf Islam in the 80s and came to Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa, and he has three exhibitions on Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa. He was a photographer for musicians like Cat Stevens at that time. And then after he accepted Islam, he was taken to Mecca and Medina, and he came to Al-Aqsa, and he took amazing pictures of these places. He passed away a year and 9 months ago. May Allah have mercy on his soul. But this story is relayed to me by him. He says this Pakistani British Muslim came to Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa, and he was making dua everywhere. And he was making his duas loud. And he came, after they left Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa, they came to this wall, the eastern wall of Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa. And here, the bab of the gate of mercy and gate of forgiveness. And next to it is the graves of two Sahaba, Shaddad ibn Aus and Ubadah ibn Samit. And he makes a dua. He says, Ya Allah, I wish that my grave, I am buried between these two Sahaba. And many people, you sometimes make dua for the impossible. And you ask Allah for the impossible, and Allah will make it possible. Like Allah made it possible for Zakaria, or when he came into the chamber of Maryam alayhi salam in the eastern corner of Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa. In this corner, he entered into her mihrab. As we know, it is known as the mihrab of Maryam. The gates here are known as the gate of mihrab of Maryam, and this here is the place where Maryam alayhi salam is believed to have made her i'tikaf. When Zakaria would enter her chamber, he would find that she has rizq from Allah. He is bringing her food, and she has everything, all the sustenance. And then he raises his hand at an old age, over 80 years old. He's not have any children. He raises his hands to Allah and asks for the impossible. He says, Ya Allah, give me a child. And he returns to his mihrab. This is mentioned in the Quran, and we'll come to it. And he returns to his mihrab, and Allah, the angels come to him with the glad tiding of Yahya. This brother, Pakistani British Muslim, he at this point here makes this dua, Ya Allah, make my grave between these two Sahaba. And they spend the rest of the time in Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa, and then he is going back from the airport. In the airport, he has a heart attack, and he's taken back to Jerusalem to Maqasid Hospital. And in the hospital, he passes away, and his children come. And his children come from the UK to take the body of their father back home. And their father, his last wish was to be buried between the two Sahaba. And the people there said to him, your father's last wish was to be buried here, and we will not allow you to take his body back to the UK. And the children insisted. The Jerusalemites said, he will be buried between these two Sahaba. And today his grave is between these two Sahaba. If you are truthful with Allah, Allah will be truthful with you. As long as you are truthful with Allah, He will be answering your prayers, and He will fulfill it.